Okay, good morning. Quick video, maybe not the video of the day. I was just cranking out a couple K this morning and walking through some beautiful woods. Not, you know, not too mind-blowing, but beautiful, It's really cold. It's like, 45 degrees. And random thoughts this morning. I haven't been taking a lot of pictures, but just so you know, I've seen about 4 million cows and about 4 billion fields of corn. And all the towns have these huge, crazy colored contraptions where they collect all the recycling for the town. So like you walk to the corner and there's big pickups. I'll try and take some pictures of this stuff. But this morning I'm kind of looking around at some of these details and I'm kind of overlooking, not taking pictures of or not mentioning, but it's pretty awesome. We asked the local Spanish dude, why so much corn? I'm talking like cornfields on the ocean side, like prime property. And he says they just grow it to feed the livestock because there's tons of livestock here. Because I haven't eaten a bite of corn since I've been here. I was wondering, like, where's all the corn? So anyway, where's all the corn on the menu, that is, Anyway, my mind's all over the place. There's these really cool huts that all the houses have. They kind of became different looking in Galicia, which is the region I'm in now. And I think I've taken a couple pictures. I'll try and take some more, but this is where historically they store all the wheat and all the grains and stuff. And they're raised off the ground and they're designed so that little rodents aren't able to climb up in it. It's kind of an interesting design, but they've become kind of a trademark of the area. So some of them have like bougie versions of them. They're not really storing grains and stuff, but I'll try and take a few pictures of that. But here's my other thing I was going to say, kind of making a log of a few things here in my head. We're getting into some darkness. The trail. This is a really beautiful trail. Just super cold. And incidentally, I lost my jacket like on day 6 or something. And it has been not necessary to have one. I have a long sleeve, like kind of pullover. But now it's like, ooh, I think it's jacket time. It's a bummer because it was a beautiful, like blue puffy that I just had bought for myself in Minneapolis. And I don't know, I left it somewhere. But I also lost my water bottle, dry bag, some reading glasses. I'm, losing stuff. But luckily not my passport or my wallet. I still have those things. Anyway, so I bought every medical supply there is to try and deal with my feet. Tapes and creams and, wraps. And, I got a freaking first aid kit the size of Texas behind me. And nothing is really solving the problem, Different types of OTC meds for pain. And then I'm gonna lay this out for you. 2 days ago, I ran into a couple of these American women. They're brilliant women. One's from Texas and one's from Vegas, and they met on a Grand Canyon tour, one of these organized tours, and they decided to walk the Camino together. But anyway, they're like, "Here's what you need, Rob." And they didn't say too much about it. They just gave them to me. This little baggie of these things. And I got to my flat and I opened one up and I turned to the gal that was next to me. I said, "You know how to use these?" Like, I don't know. There's something for my feet. And she says, "Rob, you know what those are?" I'm like, they look kind of like feminine products. She's like, "They are feminine products." "Oh, okay." They're like these liners. She's like, "Stick them on the top of your feet, right where your toes are, and it will put a whole layer of protection." So I put these things on top of my toes and wrapped a piece of tape around them. And man, it's life-changing. Life-changing. So anyway, I was walking this morning and thinking of all the little things I'm forgetting to mention in these videos and forgetting to take pictures of, and that was kind of a funny one. So I figured I'd go ahead and just share it. Maybe to my future self, reminding me that you never know the solution to your problem, what it will be and where it will come from. All right, more later. I'll take some pictures if I can. Buen Camino. Oh, by the way, I did not stay in the monastery last night. I was right up at the monastery, and I saw this albergue, and I walked in, and I said, "Hey, do you have any private rooms?" "Oh, no, of course, because everyone's staying at the monastery." I was like, "Can you give me a deal on one?" "Sure, what do you want to pay?" "How about 20 euros? She's like, "No way." I was like, "All right, how about 35 euros? She's like, "Absolutely." So I got my room to myself last night. Kitchen, bathroom, it was so great for 35 euro. So missed out on the monastery, but I got a little solo time, which is great. All right, buen camino.